emergency broadcast.
The Widdershins broadcast system. We're streaming on YouTube, 2 different Facebook pages, and TikToks. We got to get tomorrow, and before I do that, test it out. And I am on Facebook. Okay, it's working. I'm gonna look to channel. Don't see anybody in those things yet. Okay, there's the test version podcast. Clicking on that. Extra chat. See if the chat shows up over here. That's what should happen, right? Right? Yeah. Oh, there I am chatting. Okay. Yeah. Go to the Facebook one. And comment. Oh, there I am. Okay, so I'm getting so it's better than the last time I tried this stupid thing. I'm getting the chats from Facebook. I'm getting the chats from YouTube. Over here on TikTok, I'm doing it on my phone. They do have an option for TikTok, but I don't really want to get TikTok access to all of that shit. Here's here for the TikTok. Here's Mojo. In my face as usual. Stop touching me. Stop touching me.
He will never stop touching you.
And dog. All right. All right, so I'm checking this out. They say I can bring people on screen with me. What is this shit? Half screen, contain. What's this? Add a source, invite guests. No guests today. I'm testing out the new system. I'm doing I never liked Restream when I did the demo. And then people said, well, the paid version, works pretty good. And I said, well, that's stupid. I don't pay for something unless the demo works well. So I paid. And so we're on YouTube. We're on 2 different Facebook pages. I got to figure out how to get it to my Instagram page too. And then I'll just keep doing the TikTok on my phone over here. TikTok's the least trusted. I do disrespectful to do them live, and the person I'm reading for, often cries and stuff. We get into deep emotional issues and stuff. So I won't ever probably do that.
No.
You can do that. That's cool.
That's too parlor tricky.
Too parlor tricky. Yeah, I'm gonna click on it. Invite guests. Invite up to 10 guests. So what? I gotta send them this fucking thing. How do we do this? Okay, click on that. No. All right, I think I just invited up to 10 guests. News, source, settings. How you doing there, TikTok? Yeah, no guests today. We're just testing the system to see how it works. Getting colder as the day gets longer today, as you can see. New jacket, you like it? New jacket. New Orleans Army. Uncle Bert's coming to you live, New Orleans. I don't know who's in there on all those other sources, but say something if you're in there on YouTube, Facebook. So we're on the Widdershins Facebook page. We're on my first personal Facebook page. We're on my YouTube page. Next, I will figure out how to get it on Instagram. I'm not sure if I can do that for Instagram, but for the audience asking about the guest and stuff, and Marta, who handles the schedule, we've got Susie Zern confirmed.
Oh yeah, hold on.
For tomorrow, 12:30.
12:30.
Yeah. So we are in the midst of our WitchCon marathon, and I wanted to expand our reach, shall we say. So tomorrow, 12:30 Central, we're going to have Susie Zern, one of the presenters at WitchCon on. We've been doing interviews with WitchCon presenters for the last week or two,
So
kind of a marathon.
4.
And then a reminder for all of y'all, My first level witch school for February 2023 has launched, and last night we launched the second level.
Tell me what time is it again?
So, I would recommend that you have taken my level 1 first, but some people skip it because they've had training. But I particularly think that my level 1 training surpasses the majority of teachers out there. And it ain't bragging if it's true. You want to re-enroll? Okay, well, so you already got a calendar. So we're going to click on it. You have the entire month of February to join either the level 1 or the level 2. Let's see, tomorrow's the 4th, so that means Sunday the first classes go out. So people have been joining it, but no classes have gone out. So you get over, if you're on TikTok, you click on my link tree and click on classes. I'll take you over to Gumroad. For the rest of you old-fashioned people there, you have to type it in, gumroad.com/witch school. Now, wait a minute. If I type that in here, gumroad.com/WITSKEWL. That's how you know you got the right witch school, because we spell it weird. Okay, so that's handy. So I can put links in, and the links go on all of the broadcasts, except for 2 months. Hey, Misty, how are you? You on? Tell me where you are. Are you on Facebook or are you on YouTube? Let me know. No, that's YouTube. Okay, I see you. You get a little icon. Okay. We're testing the new Restream. We're going to be broadcast. Widdershins is now going to be in video, which we've been playing with for the last week or so. But for 3 years, Widdershins was an audio only podcast. So we have to have our. Not everybody will be on screen because I'm not even sure how to do that. But, some of our guests will be here in person. When I figure out how to put people on the screen, then they'll be up here on the various screens. But I guess they won't be on your screen. Right? TikTok. There's probably a way to do that. I'll figure it out. Thank you for following the host. Yeah, follow if you're not following. You can boost the post by liking it really fast over and over and over again. It brings more people here. It helps us out a lot. Misty, hey, I'm good. Cool. All right, I just said that. Good to see you out there. You're on YouTube. We're testing out. So we're on YouTube and 2 Facebooks. And yeah, you hear the microphone? I don't think the microphone's working on TikTok, but it should be working on those 2 platforms. I'll have to look into that later. Tap the mic. Make sure we're actually getting the mic control. Let me see something. Hold on. Now, Misty, tell me if it suddenly gets louder. Come on. It's working on TikTok. Well, that's because the phone's really close to me. You're actually under the microphone. So you should be getting some good sound on TikTok. But the microphone's plugged into the laptop. I think I have to access the microphone to this other program. So much stuff to figure out. Let's see. Come on, motherfucker. Don't you be a motherfucker. And the microphone is on. Okay, let me know, Misty, if it's suddenly got louder. That'd be a good thing to know. I'm just testing and fucking around. If something you guys want to talk about, just fire away in the chat room there. Just testing it out. So on the first usage tomorrow, it's not. Yes, it got louder. Okay. So I have to turn on that program, turn on the mic. That's a weird thing to do, but we do weird things like stick phones under microphone, broadcast on TikTok. So I don't know what this inviting friends is. There's a private chat. Ooh, I can have private chats with people. I can't think of why we would want to do that. Orientation section not available. Okay. And apparently there's a way that I can bring people on screen with me. I will have to. So you can't post to some channels, learn more. Huh. Okay, I'll have to see if that post turned up on YouTube. Actually, I'm going to look at it right now. Let's see. So, go to my Facebook. Checking the Facebook. I gotta actually go to my account. See what I'm doing. Let's see. On the Facebook. Okay, on the Facebook, I do not see the Widdershins that I typed, or the which school that I typed in there. Okay, so where the fuck is that going? Okay, so it doesn't appear on Facebook. Let me go to my YouTube. And see. Okay, it appears on YouTube, which is really where I needed it. Okay, so if I type stuff into there, it appears on YouTube. It doesn't appear on Facebook. I hope that's not boring, but maybe if you ever try Restream, you'll want to figure this shit out too. Finally, a live I care about. Not really doing a whole lot, just kind of testing out the equipment. So anything you want to talk about, just fire it up over there. Getting ready for our next guest on Widdershins tomorrow, 12:30 Central, and we'll be here on TikTok as well. And just figuring out the new software. I don't like to do it on the fly when I'm with a guest and shit. Restream was always kind of iffy. Yeah. Well, all my friends said it works for them, and all of those friends had the paid version. And I said, well, I'm using the demo version, and it sucks ass. And they said, oh yeah, the demo version sucks ass, but the paid version works. I said, that's just wrong. That's bad coding. You people don't know how to do this. The demo version should actually work better than the one that you pay for. Because if you're like me, you're not going to pay for it if the demo sucks, right? But it seems to be working better than the demo. Like the demo, I could never get the chats from different things. Like I was able to chat on Facebook and see it over here. We've got Misty over here chatting on YouTube. I was able to see it over here. So that one function is really important when you're multi-streaming to different platforms. It just didn't work on the demo. So that's working now. So maybe it'll be better. Streamlabs has the same free version. It's at least user-friendly. Yeah. I'm going to stick with this one right now because I just paid them. But until they piss me off. We have broken our relationship. We've broken our relationship with our old host Spreaker for various reasons. But our archives are still available on iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, all of that. I will have to figure out how to continue to send those. It was just kind of automated through the software that sent it to, all of the places where you get podcasts. I'm going to have to figure out how to do that with the stream thing. But we will figure it out. Hello, Mystical Paths. Tell me more about Which School. Which School is a year, of course I'm talking about right now, is a year and a day. Usually about 3 lessons a month come out. They are, and you take them at your own speed. There's other stuff sometimes I'll do some stuff on Zoom. But in reality, my students are spread across too many timelines to do a whole lot of live work with all of them. You can't get them all in there. But also at gumroad.com/whichschool, I have an older version, a couple years old, of the same course and the advanced course, and all bundled. Like you can get the first half of a year's worth of Which School for a bundled price, and then you can pick up the second half. So if you don't have a whole lot of cash to spend, you can do it that way. Or you can get the full bundle. It's still cheaper. Or you can get like a couple people out here on TikTok lately. You can get the level 1 and the advanced bundled, and just binge watch them. You can binge watch a year and a day's worth of witchcraft classes. A week if you really, stick to it. Sounds like trying to host a D&D game. No lady available at the time. Yes, a big worldwide D&D game. Oh, well, thank you very much. I'm glad you're not a creeper calling me excellent. I also got myself on Witchlands. Oh, cool. Who's that? Okay, I haven't gone to Witchlands today to follow all of the new followers, but yeah, also check out Witchlands, our social media site. Unfortunately, currently only available on Apple. And I am really, really trying to get the fucking technicians to finish the Android launch. But we're over there. It's a free download. It's ad driven, so you don't pay anything. But we're over there. We can't really do video and stuff yet. We want to get to that after we get the Android fixed. But we're having a good time. We're having a good time. We're posting pictures and text, and you can post a lot of text under your picture. I don't think there's a limit, really. You can put like a whole book under your damn picture. But it's kind of like Instagram in its infancy. They post pictures with text and links, and we're having a good time. None of the shit that happens on TikTok happens there. And if it did, you're going to deal with me, Marta over there. We're the fucking admins, and that shit won't happen. We will not be able to mass report people for bullshit because we will be checking on that if it ever happens. And if that ever happens and I find out that nothing happened, I'm going to be going to the person that mass reported and say, hey, what's your problem? Maybe we'll kick you off. Maybe you're a troll. We'll see. I saw you on a post, cursed films. Yes, I think episode 3, the one about the Omen. I'm on Cursed Films. That was when I living in Hollywood, and I did hear that they should be in the process of filming Cursed Films 2.
Might have already finished.
I didn't get a call back on that one. Unless I missed it, I don't use that email that much. TikTok is a fraud pond, absolutely. My husband looked up and was like, is it Uncle Bert? I don't. Well, yeah, April is May. I know you're on Witchlands. Got a bunch of people that have the same name, so that's always good. I can tell who you are. But we are having a good time over there, and just it will not be like TikTok. Hopefully we'll get some of the good stuff and none of the bad. Hello, YouTube and Facebook. Give a shout if you're watching and let me know where you're watching. Actually, I think I get an icon that tells me if you're on YouTube or Facebook. But give a shout. And you over here, I can see you right there. Alex says thank you. Oh, you're right. We got some Girl Scout cookies coming.
Ooh, thank you.
Yes. And I'm thanks for sending me that link again. I totally thought that I did that like a week ago. I think it was late at night. I know I punched it in, and then I looked at my email and I didn't have a confirmation, so I just never finished it. So, cool. I've had Girl Scout cookies probably since my daughter was in Girl Scouts. I can't remember having Girl Scout cookies since then. So yeah, and they had new stuff. Of course, it got me some Thin Mints. Yeah, we had to get some Thin Mints, but there's stuff that I don't recall them having before. I just had a fraud witch tell me I have to be vegan or it ruins my cosmic consciousness. Oh, the cosmic consciousness.
I love when people just make up their own.
Yeah, that's pretty good and lofty and shit. All of our pagan ancestors, the majority of our pagan ancestors, never even heard of a vegetarian. Only time they were vegetarian is, when you could grow food and shit, and then in the winter they're all hunting. So this is just, I'm testing right now. We are now doing Widdershins on several platforms at once. It's all video now. We've got a guest tomorrow. We're in the middle of our WitchCon marathon. And they always ask you for names. And if I could ever get in touch with Witchfoot over there, I'd suggest her for WitchCon. It's great. You don't have to go anywhere. You teach and you get paid. And you're up there with like a huge lineup of incredible people. So even though we're not doing that right now, hey, Witchfoot, I'd love to have an email that you actually answer because we'd like to get you on Widdershins too. But I've told you that a few times. You're just avoiding me. I know. It's cool. Don't take it personal. But anyway, we're doing our WitchCon marathon. We got a guest tomorrow, and I got this new software that streams to several platforms. So I'm just pretty much testing it out right now. You want a reading from me? Okay. She is legit. Oh, absolutely. Witchfoot's like old school TikTok, old school YouTube. I am way old school YouTube. I don't think there's anybody out there been teaching on YouTube longer than me, and the two people that did have passed away. You need a secretary. Yes, well, I've been trying to get you on Widdershins for. Well, you were married when I first started it, so it's been a while. And then there's a few people that I recommended from TikTok for this year's WitchCon, and a couple I recommended for HexFest. But of course, Christian Day needs a secretary too, and he doesn't read my texts a lot of times, specifically to test people for the next one. So hopefully he'll pay me. Oh, phones are good. And I never use my phone, so it's great. I pay for the unlimited voice and never talk to anybody, so that's great. And looking over here at YouTube, Facebook, you're looking pretty much the same. So we're on the Widdershins Facebook, my personal Facebook, which is Orel, and Uncle Birch on YouTube, and then we're over here on TikTok. Okay, I just heard a DM. I will check that out. It's too late for this year's WitchCon. There's a couple people that I suggested.
I just got a text from Lilith asking if we're going to the parade tomorrow. She's looking for some company to watch it with. And I said, yes.
Absolutely.
Let's watch it by the
You got to go to Crew de View tomorrow. What are they crazy?
I think Lilith pronounces it Crew de Vue.
I mean,
the French way is view, but people pronounce it Vue. I'm going to say Vue.
Hey, Bree. With Alex a few more years, and she'll make a great, oddly organized, given her chaotic family. Well, I probably teach this in the first class of witch school. Find your pattern recognition system. Witches are weird. Witches have a type of OCD where each witch has a pattern recognition system that is beyond the norm, beyond what anybody else would normally have. And they will see patterns in things that most people don't. Now, this can be tarot, it can be astrology, it can be mathematics, Marta's linguistics, language. She can look at a wall of biblical-sized text and see everything that's wrong with it. Because the pattern
also, I learned foreign languages very easily.
And that would make sense. You learn foreign languages easy, because you know that, and you learned a new language
easily.
Not easily. See what I'm talking about? But every witch has a pattern recognition system beyond the norm, and my students in the first couple classes are trying to find theirs. Mine, as you might imagine, magic, witchcraft. I see patterns of magic and witchcraft that I cannot not see. This is why I have problems with some of the closed practice arguments going on, because I see the same elements in their magic as I do in the magic from over here, and it's all stuff that people on the earth came up with. Yours is high mathematics. See? Yeah, it's like astrology for some people, math and language. See? Yeah, and that's, lesson one.
Pretty decent at math too.
Yeah, and you figure out your pattern recognition system, and then start to figure out how to weave that into your practice. High mathematics could definitely be useful in practice. Whispers up to 3. Well, if you're interested, the Witch School Level 1 and Witch School Level 2 just launched for February 2023 on TikTok. You can hit my profile in the link tree and go to classes, which takes you to gumroad.com/witchschool. That's for the rest of you all on YouTube and Facebook and stuff. Gumroad.com/witchschool. And of course, I'm kind of weird, so I'm not going to spell it normally. WITCHSKEWL. California, how are you? And Calgary. We got Calgary, we got California. Those are all coming in from YouTube. I see people's behavioral patterns. Okay, there you go. That can be handy.
Yeah,
too.
I'm really good at spotting narcissists.
Yeah. Okay, I will text you. Good to see you, Witchfoot. I see overarching themes in magic and mythology. Absolutely. Absolutely. Where magic and mythology part or where one begins and the other ends, I do not fucking know. Well, a lot of things that we thought were mythology just slowly turned out to be true. Yeah, old myths of, giants and little people on the earth. And if you look at the size of those giants and little people, we're in the middle of that. Taller than the little people, shorter than the giants. If you look at medieval armor in a museum, your average warrior may be stretching 5 feet. 5 feet. Those were the fighters, the warriors, the biggest people you had. Suits of armor are pretty damn short. And I'm of the belief that those are races that existed, and the mixture between those races made us our height. Marta, I can see a liar by this energy that comes off of them. Do you have that too? She's got a good bullshit barometer.
Yeah, remember? I've had to talk you out of some stuff.
Yep.
Yep. There's certain, I don't think I can identify every liar, but there's certain traits that definitely, if somebody has them, they're full of shit.
And, quite for that too. So they use same pick up on the thing. Yep. Okay. Hello, YouTube. Hello, Facebook. Hello, TikTok. Yeah, decent amount of people there. Uncle Bert's coming to you live from New Orleans, and just kind of testing out the software. So whatever y'all want to talk about, I'll probably roll it for a few. I just want to see the different functions. Like I invited people, and I don't know where that invite went out. We can now pre-schedule broadcasts, which is great. Couldn't do that before with our old platform. So for many reasons, they suck. Uncle Birch is triple streaming. Yes, well, quadruple. You would be the fourth over here. I'm on the Widdershins Facebook page. I'm on my personal Facebook page. The Michael Carell one, not the Uncle Birch one. I suppose I could put that in there too. And I probably should actually. And YouTube. And then over here we got TikTok. So yeah, do a little low tech. They do have an option for using TikTok on the restream, but with the problematic things in the TikTok code, I don't really want to have them in the same machine with the access to all of my accounts. So I keep it over here on this phone here. Can't trust TikTok, man. Nasty. Little white lie with the truth for sure. Okay, they're having a chat over here on YouTube too. I'm just looking over here to see if I missed anything from you people. Yeah. Attitude tactical. Yeah, I kind of thought that. There's certain things. Me and Marta have a bad habit. I guess we're not engaging in our bad habit today right now, but daytime television. Maury, Steve, and Jerry. Oh my God! But
we're really into MILF Manor.
Yeah, and now there's MILF Manor. But on those other shows, usually can tell when they're lying. And so can Steve.
I'm not Steve. I thought you were going to say so can Marta.
So can Marta, but so can Steve. He's the ex-cop.
Yeah.
He can just tell. There's the furtive actions. People don't even know they're doing kind of thing. Touching the nose. Uncle Birch coming to you live from New Orleans, like a new jacket.
New Orleans, new jacket.
New Orleans jacket. I don't know what mission 0705 is, but that's kind of cool. Have a New Orleans Army on it. It's black and silver. The colors of the craft, not black and gold, which is the colors of other magics. It works with my ensemble. Got the big Ancestor Energy shirt from sassymagic.com.
Who got you that one?
Some bitch. I don't remember who she was.
Well, take it off.
So it's telling me to take it off. Reality TV makes me grateful for not being mundane. Yes. That show Lie to Me. Yeah. What that? I haven't seen that one in a while. That was a good one. That was a good one. Let's see. Nothing going on in YouTube. Just watching you, just staring at me. So already the camera looks better than when we were broadcasting yesterday. I'm not as pale on YouTube. TikTok's got a good camera. You can see my olive skin. So we're just testing it out. Tomorrow, 12:30 Central Time, will be our next broadcast of Widdershins. With Susie. Sure. Zern. Susie Zern. One of the presenters at WitchCon. Try not to look up too much about the guest beforehand, so I can ask them, "Hey, you authored any books?" And be surprised with the rest of you. Ooh, I love that sound. I love that sound. Let's see. Oh. Well, that's probably one of you all. They're subscribing for level 2 Witch School and getting my favorite sound. I love that sound. Yeah. Glad I caught your live. Great. Yes.
I like it when we're in bed.
Yes, I like it when we're in bed, walking down the street, when I'm doing something else. Yeah. Oh, that was you, Sophia. You signed up for level 2. Okay. I do, lots of people do level 2 because they've had other training, but I do recommend if you haven't had Uncle Birch's level 1, maybe later you might want to do it, but I don't think I teach a level 1 course or a level 2 course like anybody else. So I'm hoping that nobody misses anything, but plenty of people do it. And I've had people do both at the same time. That, of course, is good. Jamie, how are you? Over here on TikTok. Many of your loving kindness. Jamie. 2 accounts. Same person. Right. Oh, no, it's not the same person. Okay, this little tiny picture of the same person. Hello. Welcome live from nowhere. Oh, you did level 1 last year. Okay. It's everybody's got different names in the classes. Power of the Occult. How are you? When the hell do you go live? I've signed up for notifications. I haven't seen any notification of you going live. Now that you can. Well, yeah, we're doing good. We're good. A little chilly today. A little chilly.
It's not chilly heat right now.
Yeah, it's be like a couple days. It's like upper 60s, and then moving our way towards 70 again. Be a couple days for that. But tonight's supposed to be pretty cold. Last night was pretty cold.
But I have you.
Yeah, exactly. If you start by paying monthly but want to fast track and download the rest, is there a discount? I maybe might entertain something like that. I'm not sure, but there's already a discount on the bundled courses.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Yeah. Matter of fact, you can get the level 1 and the level 2 bundled course and watch them in a week or two for, I believe, less than the year and a day course. But good thing y'all are signing up right now at gumroad.com/witchschool, WITCHSKEWL, because just got a message the other day that Gumroad is raising my fees. And it's like 1% or 2, but I'm gonna have to go in and do the math. And it's very possible that might be the last class that's $40 a month. Might have to raise it. I'll raise it as low as I can, but if they're charging me more money, I'm charging more money. That's just have to. So not doing that is bad. My formal training was with Tarna Blackheim, who trained with Pat. Okay. Don't know any of those people, but that's cool. Got a way better paying position for work. Training on my days off. No time for life. Well, that's good because you need money for Hex Fest. You got to be saving money because you got to take us to that restaurant. I would get this kind of course now if I could, but I can only do monthly for now. Okay. Well, you also, what you can do is stop wishing, start witching, get over there to YouTube, and you find that video of mine, To Hide a Sigil in Plain Sight. The particular sigil in question, which you will see a picture of and be able to duplicate yourself, is pre-charged. If you don't have a whole lot of juju, it'll still work for you because it's been being charged by the internet and society at large for about a decade. And it looks on it, everybody that uses it gives it energy, and it transforms the energy into a useful energy for us. So you get over there and get the money magnet sigil from the To Hide a Sigil in Plain Sight video. You're going to have a good time. I thought I said I'd do that when I moved there. Oh, you did? I don't remember what you said. But, last year I didn't have much time because we're doing 3 workshops and a panel. And of course, Hexfest starts right when the kid goes back to school.
Yep.
I'm witching. All right, good. I liked Marta's happy face contribution to the sigil. Absolutely.
Thank you.
Absolutely, because they always say money spells can go wrong. A relative can die. You can get in a car accident or something, but the money comes through.
You can lose your favorite uncle.
Yeah, or something like that. Lose a limb and get a settlement from Juan LaFonta or something.
Yeah.
But the happy face on the sigils, money from a happy place and money that will make us happy. Brilliant. I should be able to do that when I'm there, just in process. Okay. And once we get past WitchCon, then we will we'll start advertising Hexfest. Yeah. And hey, if we'll also I will also advertise Witches Fest, even though they don't pay me, but I do present there. I need to send over my paperwork for that one. I think that one's in July, but both WitchCon and Hexfest pay me, and Hexfest is right over there, so it behooves me to make sure that they are very successful and keep me in crap. Uncle Bert's coming to you live on TikTok and YouTube and a couple Facebook pages, testing out the new software, getting ready for tomorrow's broadcast. So I will probably be able to set up an event for tomorrow's broadcast on these platforms, but over here on TikTok, it won't happen. But somewhere around 12:30 Central Time, I'll be coming on live here. We're going to have our guest and do an interview, and I'm not sure if the guest will be on screen. If I can figure that out, that'll be great. There is a way to do that here in Restream, but I don't know how yet. Okay, so far it's worked pretty well, this new platform. And I think it's better than an old platform. And I hate Spreaker. And we were doing audio, a radio guy. I remember when somebody first suggested that I do YouTube videos, I hemmed and hawed, and I said, well, that's not traditional. And second of all, I'm a radio guy. I'm not a fucking camera guy. And that's so old-fashioned. So stuck in a very old platform of radio-like, we won't be playing a whole lot of songs on Widdershins anymore. But it's reliving my youth.
Everybody's tired of the songs.
Yeah. But we'll be here on 12:30 tomorrow on TikTok. And you all, I'm not sure how the event posts on my YouTube channel. I'll have to look if that posts at all. I've never seen a YouTube event, but on my Facebook channels, it should pop up as an event for tomorrow. And we shall see how that all works. Whether different ways. A lot of times the sigil is personal and it is destroyed after the magical operation. That particular type of sigil is meant to not be destroyed and posted in plain sight where people can see it. I think I tell the story in the video. It's like I caught this kid tagging my witch store, and he got really scared. He begged me not to turn him into a toad. Which, if you thought I had the power to turn you into a toad, why the hell are you tagging my witch store, right? And so I pulled out my best fucking Gandalf. I said, perhaps not. And I have an idea. And I gave him that sigil. I said, I want you to tag this sigil around this town. In your travels, you tag it. I walk around this town a lot. If I see your sigil somewhere, I will not do it. I will not turn you into a toad. Would you not? Then ribbit, motherfucker. And damn, I saw a sigil all over town, man. He worked hard on that shit. And I've had people send me places where they posted the sigil in public from all over the country. Probably the coolest one was on the entrance to the 405 freeway in Los Angeles. If you've ever been on the 405 freeway in Los Angeles, you know that if you're getting on the 405 freeway in Los Angeles, you're probably tripping. You're probably like, no, I don't want to be on that freeway. That energy, any intense energy, even just paying attention to the thing, it just converts it in the middle of it. It's got a little transformation engine, and it transforms all energy thrown at it into energy that we wanted in the sigil. And so many people have used it for magic, and it's been on the internet for so long that it really is pre-charged. I break it out myself sometimes, even though I do have the extra juju. Why not put the extra juju on top of all that juju? I think. Let's see. YouTube people are talking about nothing. What is this? Captions?
They always do that.
I can have captions. All right, maybe we'll do that too for the hearing impaired. This has been a test of the Widdershins broadcast system. We're just testing out the software so far. Working without a glitch. It's gone pretty well. So I think we're ready for tomorrow. There's just some extras that I don't know how to use yet. I still don't know what happened when I pressed this invite guests. Let me click on it again. Invite guests. So no, it seems like I'm supposed to copy and paste this to somebody. Oh. You know what? I'm going to do that tomorrow. All right, we shall see. Which part's there? Oh, yes, that was funny. Well, you like that story? Here's one not everybody's heard, but you can find a video on YouTube. Audio's a little low. It's called Christian Gets Instant Karma, Jesus Does Not Save. We had this little A-frame sign out front of the witch store with a giant pentagram on it. And it said, potions, lotions, brews.
Took that sexy picture with it.
Yes, Marta took a sexy picture with it. And some guy pulled up in front of my witch store in a van with the words, Jesus saves, confess, and forgive, sprawled upon the side of the van with spray paint. Threw that sign in his van, drove off with it. And the employee working at the time, they said, well, did you get the license number? And she said, yeah, I got a license number. I said, call cops. Call cops. And all this clashing that I've done with the cops in that town, they should finally, work for my tax money. And Santa Cruz is a small town. That van was pretty easy to spot. They spotted it.
We heard it on the scanner
yes.
when I was
there. Marta was working at the local newspaper, and she heard it come across the scanner because the police were chasing him.
And I was like, that's our store.
It's our sign.
In front of the whole newsroom. I was like, that's our sign.
And they used spike strips to no avail, chased him all over
Remember
town.
your daughter's grandma saw the cops.
And it was rush hour. Everybody saw it.
Yep.
Everybody saw it. It's a small town. Everybody saw this fucking thing go on, and there's never a police chase through this goddamn town. And all my years of activism, all my years of clashing with the police, they dug up one particular cop who I had clashed with more than any other cop to show up at the store and say, "Here's your sign, Phil." They knew me as Phil. "Thank you, officer."
Were you polite?
He was very polite, but he just had this smirk, because but we had an acoustic version of Cop Killer that we would sing on the street, in addition to many other anti-cop songs. They would have to sit
They
there and
loved
listen
your
to them.
MDC t-shirt.
Yes, well, no, Bob had the
Bob's.
MDC t-shirts.
Yep.
Bob had like a whole wardrobe of MDC t-shirts. My guitarist,
Which stands for Millions of Dead Cops for you kids that don't know.
there's another C word that a lot of us don't like out here too, and I've seen it used for that. Johnny hasn't come here today, so we're going to let that one go.
What?
Millions of dead Exians.
No. Where's Johnny?
She's usually really bright. She's slow sometimes.
Shut up. I miss Johnny. Where's Johnny?
I don't know, man. Maybe Johnny's got a day job. Well,
Yeah.
it's been during the day and
Yeah.
weekdays.
It was during the day
Yeah,
yesterday.
maybe Johnny got a job.
Aw.
I do it for Johnny.
I want to look up who it is and follow him.
Do you have a spell to cure my allergies to cats? Those kind of spells.
Get a cat.
Yeah, get a cat.
Yep.
I was deathly allergic to cats my whole life. And my first girlfriend that I moved out with had a cat. And so I kept my distance from the cat, but there was, a little bit of dander that I get, but I tried not to pet the cat. Of course, the cat loved me, wanted to be on my lap all the damn time. I was like, okay, fuck, all right. And eventually I just got over it. I've had cats ever since. No problem. Our cat now sleeps right fucking here, or my face or her face, shoulders, not a sniffle. So small exposures to the thing will boost your immunity. It's like a vaccine. Hello, the moon is always full. How are you? So Uncle Bert's coming to you live from New Orleans. I'm going to get out of here in a minute. We're just testing this. Tomorrow we will have an interview with Susie Zern, 12:30 Central Time. Be broadcast on all of these platforms where you're seeing it here. I have 5 cats. My husband is allergic, but they all sleep with him. So I think he'll get past it. My eyes swell shut. They look like they're bloody messes from just being anywhere near a cat. It got better. Yeah. It's just it's like boosting your immune system. You're exposing yourself, but try not to pet them much. Do like I did. Eventually, you'll be hugging them. Because I love cats.
Little bow ties.
I want to put all little bow ties on them. How far will they go run around? A Bengal cat breeder. Oh, wow.
We love that.
Love them, love them, love them. Oh, you want to say hi? Okay, hey, Sophia, how are you? Sounds legit. All right. Let me get out of here. Thank you for helping me test the Widdershins broadcast system. We'll be back tomorrow, 12:30 Central Time, noonish 30. Come check us out with our guest. Let's see, I'm going to end the stream over here.